I'm
This
actually
is
gonna put that in my
this is very reliable, by the way.
No, first, I've just like I said, it's mostly just for funsies and it's nothing personal. I'm just saying.
Isn't the next Madden game gonna be on the Switch too as well?
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be on here. That's stuff that you're not expecting to be on.
So
probably gonna
is
be first.
PlayStation games going to Xbox?
I don't know. I hope so.
No.
You don't know that for sure.
That's
Then
never happened.
why would Microsoft?
Anyway, though, this is apparently
why would
reliable, and
Microsoft
multiple
share
people are
any of
saying
their
this.
games?
It's not just this one person. This is coming from everybody.
Okay, so this is Centro LEAKS rumor. The Fallen games are coming to the Switch too. Microsoft Simulator 2024 is actually a surprise. I wasn't expecting that one.
Yeah, Nate the Hate's reporting that one as well.
So that is the biggest surprise on here for me. Halo the Master Chief Collection, it's going to be
That's also
amazing.
from Nate the Hate.
Is it going to be cross-play is my biggest question. I don't think
I would
do that.
Yes.
If it's cross-play and you get Switch people going against Xbots, it's going to be amazing.
You know what this proves?
It's going to be over for
Xbox is bankrupt.
No, they're fine. They
also apparently Microsoft Flight Simulator and Halo is also coming to PS5.
That's great. I want Halo to be everywhere. I want Halo
bankrupt.
They're
Can we get the game on the Switch too?
Because if the other companies are not sharing their stuff, why should Microsoft do it unless they're bankrupt?
They can make more money.
Microsoft
they own
wants to make all the money.
They own a lot of IP. All they have to do is do a Switch competitor for their next console. That's more powered than the Switch, maybe $100 more. That's like a docked, and you could take it with you and be the first main company to do that.
Yeah, but Nintendo is not going to share any of their games.
That's fine.
Xbox.
That's fine. You sell it on your console, and if Xbox does something similar to the Switch as their next console, they come out before Sony. They have that little bit of boost there, and then say they launch with the next Halo or the next, but maybe they bring back Banjo-Kazooie or something big from Rare. There's a lot of those Cybercell. Stay right here. Stop piecing out. No.
All I'm saying is it makes. Why would anyone buy an Xbox now?
There's still great things on Xbox. It's just you could get most of them other places. Honestly,
the thing is they don't care about the hardware anymore.
Honestly,
they want you to invest in the brand of Xbox.
You can get Series X if you want next gen on the cheap, you could probably get a Series X close to the Switch OLED costs. If you want a cheap entry point,
you could get the Series S for like $190.
Yes,
the 512 version, not the 1 terabyte. Oh, not the
that's an amazing value.
We'll keep reading the list though.
Yeah. So Diablo 4. I wasn't thinking about that, but yes, a Call of Duty game is guaranteed.
Diablo 4 is that?
Well, the Call of Duty game's a lock because they signed a deal with Nintendo for
10 years
to Switch.
Yeah. Fallout 4. No brainer.
Why not Fallout 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10?
Because they haven't made Fallout 5 yet.
They should.
Well maybe in like another decade, but
no, we need it right now.
They did Fallout 76 after Fallout 3, so they want to do an official numbered Fallout after the success of the show. Ella Purnell, this is great. And Ella Purnell, and what's the guy's name? Goggins.
Walton Goggins.
I thought the rumor was that they wanted to.
I said Boggins. I got his name wrong.
Bobbins.
I thought the rumor was they wanted to remake Fallout 3, and
apparently they're still working on that. They're working on a remake of 3.
I'm gonna head out later, guys.
All right, thanks, Bert. And then Starfield, which is also a surprise. That's pretty. I don't know if it's
that game was garbage.
Well,
the game
can be improved on. Tekken 8, which is really good. I hope it's like the Wii U when they brought Tekken 7 and they added like Nintendo costumes and I hope Tekken 8 adds extra stuff that the other versions do not have, and I will buy it again. If it's just literally Tekken 8 on the handheld, that's not good enough. There's a precedent.
Street Fighter 6 is also rumored for Switch too.
Oh, of course. Elden Ring. Elden Ring's very popular. And honestly, this is where I would also say the source says he's been usually right about Microsoft games. I will also say that we are getting to a point where the Switch 2 is going to be the best place for physical game collectors because you have these games that are popular now where the disc versions on the PlayStation 5, 4,
Is GTA 6 going to
Xbox,
be in it?
and Series X, they're really almost worthless, the discs. But when they get to the actual cart, these are some older games that may have all the updates and stuff on the actual cart. We'll have to find out if these carts can hold these whole games or you have to download them. That's going to be a big thing about Switch 2. But if they do have these older games that are still recent, they're still in the people's memory, and they have everything on the cart, just like the Wii U. Even the Wii U was a failure, it's had like Batman Arkham Asylum, but it had like discs with all the DLC on the disc, and those actually are really retained their value well. They had
I think
Biden with everything
Nintendo's done a lot to preserve physical media.
So, but if you get those type of versions, let me finish, CJ. We'll get to you. But you see what I'm saying, RJ? If you get those type of versions of games with added DLC on the physical cart instead of a download, the Switch 2 is going to be another banger success. And the way to get, like, I'm thinking about getting Halo Master Chief Collection again, and I could play it on Game Pass, and I have the physical disc just so I could play it on the Switch 2. You know,
they really need to bring back all the Marvel games from Activision.
Yes, that's
been
a rumor.
If you need to like re-sign contracts, do it.
Oh, that's a good. Thank you.
They can't do that because they gotta ask Marvel permission.
Actually, there's a rumor. I actually saved it on my phone. Let me see if I could find it.
They gotta ask Marvel permission. Though.
I want Hulk Ultimate Destruction.
CJH, are you talking about X-Men Legends?
No, well that too. But I want Deadpool. I want Hulk versus. I want Hulk Ultimate Destruction.
Woke.
I want the original Spider-Man games.
Hold on, I'm keep it going. It's not getting boring, Joe. You just don't like video games.
I mean, Joe, you just don't like video games personally, so I mean, it is what it is.
It's literally what he just said.
Not really.
Oh shit! You made me spill water on my PS4, Anthony.
What?
Because you're not really. Okay.
All right.
You think you destroy your PS4, now you gotta go GameStop with the warranty.
There's no warranty on this.
How? Mine got a 10-year warranty.
You bought a 10-year warranty for a PS4?
Listen, don't worry about it.
What? What do you mean? Don't worry about it.
I gotta have warranty on every console I own, bro.
Something that's going to be expired in like what? Anyway.
Bro, every time you buy a console, you have to have warranty.
I think Blue Jay's description of you is correct.
Yeah.
Going off of this.
Maybe.
Anyway. Okay.
Wait, what?
No, I'm just saying. I think Blue Jay's description of Anthony is correct.
No, I'm fine. My warranty on the PS4 probably expired like 3-4 years ago.
Okay.
Like, nah. If I were to have a 10-year warranty, it'll probably be the next PlayStation 6.
I got something. It took me a while. I saved this to my phone because I was going to do a video on it. So I'm bringing this up here. I got to save it to the media assets and stream it. I know it's taking a while. I'm sorry. Hold on here. I got to delete some of this stuff. Take a look at this, CGH. This is from another YouTuber covering it, that he has a solid source that this is happening with the obtaining Activision, that this is kind of going to come soon to Game Pass, Xbox, and then probably these old Activision classics coming to PlayStation.
This better be real.
Now this is still a rumor. I'm not telling you to believe this, but I see
this. If this is real,
I wish this would be true. I just don't see this happening.
This never happened.
I want this to happen.
First off, hold on.
These are made by all different people, though. They can't get them.
Activision.
We're missing one game.
Activision.
Now I don't know if Activision did it, but Hulk Ultimate Destruction. Please give it to me.
Yes. I will say this. Let's see. All these games, friend or foe, love it.
And Ghost Rider. Give me Ghost Rider.
CJ, please don't interrupt Blue Jay. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Friend or Foe, Web of Shadows, Deadpool, Ultimate Alliance 2, Ultimate Alliance games are great. I've been hearing rumors about Activision, the Xbox, like they're trying to put the Transformers games on Game Pass. I've been hearing about that forever, like the Cybertron games,
the War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron. What's
I've been
happening
hearing that
is
forever.
that's Activision as well. So actually, Microsoft is in charge of that.
All of those games from like the past 15 years are from Activision.
The reason this is more likely now than ever is look at how Capcom has been adapting to the resale market. There's games that have been going up in value. A lot of them are IP games based on comic book properties. Comic book properties are arguably more popular than ever, and the values of most of the games on this list have skyrocketed. So there is a lot of money to be made. The demand is there with gamers. Like, for instance, the Capcom collection, Marvel vs. Capcom Collection 2, or Marvel vs. Capcom Collection and Capcom Fighting Game Collection has some amazing games on there. That collection may not exist if it wasn't for the prevalence of retro gamers collecting this stuff and the price skyrocketing. Believe me, some developers and companies may not know like what all their games are valued on the secondary market, but they know the ones that are at the top. And a lot of these demand a high cost. I'm talking about, Wolverine Origins has skyrocketed in value. Deadpool has too, because it became delisted, even though it's easy to get a copy for the Xbox One. Spider-Man.
Max,
yeah.
For a second, I do want to say to you, because you said something about Deadpool, but out of this list, I remember playing Ultimate Alliance when I was a kid. I remember playing that. That was on PS2. I remember playing that, and then as an adult, I got Deadpool later on, like way later. I'm talking about like I was like 30 something when I played Deadpool game. But yeah, it's a good list, and I always heard that X-Men Origins Wolverine was
it's
good.
amazing.
I heard it was a great game. I never played it because
the movie
sucked so bad, so I never played it. But I heard it.
Do you still have a 360 or PS3?
No, I did have a PS3 for a short period of time, but I got rid of it because
I still have my 360, bro. I
still have my original NES and Super NES as well.
Yeah. RJ left.
I do have those.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, RJ. But here's one reason that this is most likely. This is still a rumor, so if it doesn't happen, don't blame me. I'm not telling you to believe it, but I believe it. Especially because these Spider-Man games on the bottom, Shattered Dimensions and what's this other one, Edge of Time, these games demand a value higher than current gen Spider-Man games, like at launch. These are 100+ games.
I just saw something. So in November 2024, out of all these on Steam, games got updated. Deadpool, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, Transformers Devastation, Transformers Fall of Cybertron, and Transformers War of Cybertron. So those sound like those would be the ones that they're working on.
Oh, yeah. So War for Cybertron, Fall for Cybertron have also...
But out of this list, it would be Deadpool, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2, and
I think if you do a couple of them, it's most like I have War for Cybertron or Fall for Cybertron right up there. You can't see it. Follow me.
Give me some of the Marvel movie games too, like Spider-Man and Hulk and Ghost Rider and all that.
Who here thinks this is likely?
I
think some of them are.
Well, I think so. Because I've been hearing about the Transformers games for a while now. It wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be that surprised. Spider-Man games would be the same thing. I do want the Transformers games to be on there, and I'm curious to see if they will turn back on the multiplayer servers. I love the multiplayer. If you played the Transformers Cybertron multiplayer games,
didn't.
especially Fall Cybertron, you can create your own Transformer. Like
Wow.
you can. So in the multiplayer, you use like different arms, different legs, chest. The chest you can transform to any car. If you pick like an Optimus Prime chest, you turn to that truck. So and you customize the wheels and all that stuff. It was a fun thing. I was a sucker for that kind of stuff.
That's
So
great, man.
if they bring the multiplayer back, it's over.
There's a good thing. Listen, it can be frustrating to be a retro gamer to base some of these absorbent prices, but if you're a collector that also looks for more games, eventually you have to pay out the nose for a big game, but you get a lot of games for on the cheap. But this is another benefit of the resale market. Scalpers drive me insane too, hoarding all the copies of scarce titles just to cause a big payday and a big payout for them. There's actually people that buy up one title just constantly just to drive the price up.
Also, the people would prefer the original copies because look at what happened to the remake of Battlefront.
Well, these aren't said to be remakes. I think that would be something different. I know.
I would think that's what I'm saying is people prefer the original versions.
Yeah, re-released.
Re-released. They don't want the remakes because the remakes have been kind of not that good.
This is a benefit of how absorbent the prices are on the resale market because it makes these developers and these people that own the IP be like, oh, really? It's going for that much? That's more than we're selling current gen games for. Like there's 4 games on here that are selling right now for higher prices than their current gen offerings. Why would they not re-release them is what I would ask. I know there's IP, these are licensed products and that's a factor. But Microsoft might have a bigger reach than Activision did, I think this is going to happen. It should happen. And this is one of the benefits of retro gaming. Although I have most of those already. I have physical copies of most of those.